Well, Douglas Murray, leading the team in hits so far this series, has it been more physical or less physical, or about as physical as you thought it would be?
I think it's about as physical as I thought it would be. It's a playoff game, and you guys are going to come hitting, and it's a fun part of the year.
And you had that big fight with George Peros the other night, the first one of the series. What instigated that one?
I think it was, he came over to me. I think it was more a couple of hits, especially the last one on Solani, I think. Yeah. So it's probably that where it came from.
And I was talking to him this morning. He was saying that you are a human wall. Where does that toughness come from?
Good genes. My grandpa was an old hockey player, and he was very non-Swedish in his playing too back in his day, and ever since I was a little kid, he always came around the locker room and nobody was hitting enough, so I think I got it ingrained in my head.
So it's been like that all along your hockey career?
Yeah, since I was a little kid. I had a few parents when I was younger yelling in the stands, get that kid off the ice. So.
It's a good thing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Coach McClellan said that first period was the best one that you guys have had in a long time, not just in this playoff series. What did you guys do differently?
I think, first of all, I think everybody was on board. We didn't have any passengers. I think that's been a little bit of the problem, not only in the beginning of the series, but last couple months for us. When we have been going, it's good. It's always a couple of guys that not ready to play or haven't been on top of their game. And I think all the guys came out with a lot of energy and executed pretty good. And we still had our share of mistakes in that period, but with the energy we brought and everybody working hard, it was good.
So how do you keep that momentum going into tonight's game?
Just going to make sure everybody's ready to go.
All right. Well, one last thing before we let you go. Mark Smith is co-hosting tonight for Pregame. You want to say anything to him?
I'm just happy he's done with his tour around the world and get back in hockey a little bit. Hope to see you soon, bud.
Hockey Export Superstores, what's in store? And, well, it's good to know you still got a fan of your former teammate.
Yeah, my old roomie, he's looking out for the kid.
Hey,
I like it.
What does he mean to this hockey team?
Well, you want to talk about momentum. Definitely, you saw what happened when he went out there, stepped up on Solani, made a big hit, then he gets the fight. I mean, that just gets your team going no matter what, and it ended up, giving them victory.
Yeah, we talk so much about defensemen in this series, and obviously Blake and Boyle are focuses in terms of the Sharks because they're so obvious in what they bring. But a guy like Douglas Murray, that's part of the puzzle. You need to have that hard guy playing back there, tough, clears pucks. Guys don't want to go down his wing because they know they're running into a very difficult defenseman. He's come so far in a short amount of time, and he's a very important player on this defense.
Now, all you need to know, he leads the Sharks in hits this series, and he is a guy who, suffice it to say, you don't want to run into that guy. He's just a brick, pile of, you bounce off, is what happens.
Well, yeah, exactly. So many times guys go to hit him, and you see him do the reverse hit, where he just,
exactly.
He pretends like he's not paying attention. Next thing you know, you're on your butt. So this guy is as solid as they come. Trust me. I tried running him, and it didn't end up good.
One of the strongest guys in the league. I don't even know if all the people know that. He certainly is an underrated defenseman, but he's very, very strong, dedicated. He's a really good teammate, really popular in the room as well, which some people don't really actually know.
All right. Well, what about the guy who all these defensemen are protecting and gaining Nabokov?